Welcome to Nicole's Wonderful World, where today we will be making some iced coffee. So one of the things that we love at this house is Vietnamese cold brew coffee. So I'm going to show you today how I make it. Shout out to my good friend Jay-Z for introducing to me to this recipe. We love the Kirkland coffee. You can use any type of coffee you like, but it just always smells so aromatic. I love it. Favorite thing ever, ball jars, especially the ones with the wide mouth. Wide mouth ball jars are the bomb. There are so many things you can do with them. When I make homemade broth or my daughter makes homemade applesauce, we store them in here. And I also want to point out my clear lid. This is so much easier to use and clean than the metal canning rings. So definitely check those out. I'll put information in the show notes. So maybe there'll be an Amazon link. So I just put my coffee grounds in there. This is a 1/3 cup. And fill this bad boy with water. Put my lid on. Well, here, I'll fill it with water. I'll actually show you. I'll do it because I like this to brew overnight. Just put it in the fridge and just let it sit there overnight. I'm just using my refrigerator to fill it up with water. Sorry, did not want to move the camera for that. I'll be able to try the cutting and editing. I'll try to edit this part out when I actually do my video to post. Okay, so you can see the grounds are all in there. They float, but once you put this on, give it a nice shake. Get those grounds in there so that the water will get all that great coffee flavor. It smells amazing. I'm gonna keep this sealed to keep all the freshness in. So I'll just keep this in the refrigerator, and whenever I open the refrigerator to get something out, I'll give it a little shake because the grounds will settle at the bottom. So let me put that in my fridge right now. And this is one that I made up yesterday. And I like to mix it with sweetened condensed milk. It tastes amazing. So you can see a lot of the grounds had settled to the bottom, and I just shook it up. Which maybe well, it doesn't matter if I did it or not. We need to get all the grounds out of there anyhow. So we're gonna strain it. There's a couple of ways you can do this. I'm just gonna move my handy dandy recording device up a little bit. We've got this fancy-ish coffee maker that you just put these special filter papers in, or you could buy something like this off Amazon and just, if I had, oh, that's why I had the extra one in, is because if I was gonna have it like this and strain, hold on, I've got another one. Okay, this is a little bit smaller, but it was what was close. So I could just strain some coffee right into my cup that I was going to drink. So why don't we do that? Let's do it like this. So you just got your coffee and just pour it slowly in there. And I don't want to pour too much, especially considering the fact that the vessel I'm pouring it into cannot hold all of that water, or coffee, should I say. So we'll let that strain. It just takes a couple of minutes. Why don't I talk about this sweetened condensed milk while that's happening? So a can of this, this is great value, so it's from Walmart. You can get this, I think Aldi's also has it, and they're almost always cheaper for just basic baking goods. It's easy to open, and you'll need about half of it for this amount of coffee. Plus, it's iced coffee, so you might want to be adding some ice if it's too strong. Like I said, I use 1/3 of a cup, but I also don't like to put in a lot of extra water. And I've been kind of like mixing in the sweetened condensed milk per serving, I guess you could say, because my daughter doesn't like it quite as sweet as I do. So you're gonna need to store whatever you didn't use. Pro tip, do not store opened cans like this in the refrigerator, especially if they have acidic contents such as tomato sauce or anything with tomatoes. Definitely do not want to do that, but it's just not a good habit to store this type of a container opened in your refrigerator. Get something to store the leftover sweetened condensed milk in, okay? Do not store it in a can. Let's see how this is coming along. Looks good. It can handle a little bit more. So we'll just let that strain out. And that's basically it, guys. I'm gonna just let this last little bit strain in there, and then we'll mix in our condensed milk and give it a try. This is so easy. We really, really enjoy this Vietnamese cold brew coffee at my house, and I hope you enjoy it too. It's a great pick-me-up. My teens are known to grab a to-go mug of it on their way out the door in the morning, back when they were able to attend classes. So hopefully we'll get back to that. Okay, so I'm gonna just mix it right in here and just enjoy it. I think this is probably a good start. So let me get that deliciousness in there. Actually, I like it a little bit. Well, there's not that much coffee in there. It is kind of high in calories because of the sugar, even though it says fat-free on my can. That's probably good. So, I don't know. I guess I would recommend mixing it up per person if more than one person is going to be enjoying this particular recipe. It used to be that I would just mix up an entire quart jar of this sweetened, delicious Vietnamese coffee. Oh, what makes it Vietnamese? I don't know. I guess maybe they had the great idea of using sweetened condensed milk. You've got your sugar and your milk all in one. It saves a step. Oh, that spoon is gonna, look at that. Oh, that is so good. Hold on, let me just try it. It is good. It is actually not too sweet. I could have probably handled another spoonful of it, but let's watch those calories, everyone. Let's see, 2 tablespoons. Ooh, 110 calories. Well, let's not rain on anyone's parade. But I did want to make sure people got an extra look at my filter, mason jars, and these plastic lids are the bomb. So check out my other videos. Please be sure to subscribe and like my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching Nicole's Wonderful World. Make it wonderful.